I want to do is scare you.
Be my little yandere girlfriend.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I don't think I could be scared of you.
Yeah. I think you could.
Oh yeah? I mean,
yeah.
If you came running at me with a knife, yeah.
Yeah, or if you're like weak.
Well, I'm not.
No, but if you are. If you're like in a weakened position, you know?
Well,
like
if
I like attack you, or if your like legs are fucking broken or something, you know, and you can't get away, and I'm coming at you, you know, that's probably scary.
Are you going to do that to me?
Break your legs and then attack you?
Yeah.
Not planning on it.
Break my legs and then attack me. Breaking my legs doesn't count as attacking me.
No.
Yeah.
It's just a status condition, really, rather than an attacking move.
It's an ailment. It's just like a debuff.
Yeah, it paralyzes you.
Yeah, you're not dead. You're just, debuffed. It's not like anything else is happening to you. It's fine.
Well, being leg broken is considered a disease.
It's a disability.
It's a disease, though.
It's a disability.
It's a disease.
It's a disability.
It can be both.
No, it can't.
Okay. A disease, all right, is a disorder of structure or function in a human, animal, or a plant, especially one that produces specific symptoms or that affects a specific location.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So, if I look up, is a broken leg a disease? Yes. It's on the mayoclinic.org. Broken leg. Is breaking a bone a disease?
Yeah,
a
maybe
fracture.
A disease of stupidity.
A stab wound is a disease.
Is a genetic disorder that prevents the body from building strong bones. It's not.
It's a symptom.
Osteogenesis imperfecta is a genetic disorder that prevents the body from building strong bones.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You can tell that by the name.
That's a disease.
Yeah, and me getting a sledgehammer and bringing it down on your fibula and your tribula is gonna be enough to send you over the edge.
Yeah, but it's not going to be a disease.
It is a disease.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's a disability.
It's they can be both.
No, it can't.
That's
why there are different categories.
No, but like a
ailments.
cold is like a disability.
A cold?
Yeah, like
a cold would technically be
an
a
infection.
Disease.
Having like mushrooms growing out of you.
That would be a disease.
Exactly, because it's afflicting you.
Yeah.
And what does my sledgehammer do to your bone?
It afflicts me, but that's like saying, is falling off a building a disease?
No, that's probably just death. And you could argue that death is the greatest disease of all.
But you can die from diseases.
And you can die from death.
Death as a whole is not a disease. There are things that cause death.
Yeah, death is just a...
This is the first time
descriptor.
This is the first time you're arguing a losing battle.
I'm... What do you mean?
I mean that you're wrong. I know that you know you're wrong because you gave me a look after you looked it up and you were like... then you kept on rambling.
I didn't ramble.
You rambled.
I didn't... No, look... A class 9 disease is any disturbance in the structure or function of an organ or part of the body.
Okay, well, welcome to the podcast, episode 8.
It is episode 8.
I think, episode 8, where we discuss whether or not breaking a bone is classified as a disease or not because someone hit you with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, and that someone is me hitting you. But
Well,
why? If I'm attacking you with a sledgehammer, why wouldn't I just go for the head?
I don't know, man. That's not the conversation that we're having here. The conversation that we're having here, don't change the subject, is the fact that you said just breaking a bone is classified as a disease.
It is.
When it is not.
It would be. You know why?
No.
Because what does the disease do?
It can cause a disease if it gets infected.
But what does a disease do?
It. What do you mean? What does it do?
Yeah, you have to answer it. What does it does? But what is the outcome of the disease?
You get sick.
Yep. And then what?
What do you mean? And then what? You get, it either gets cured or it doesn't, and you die, or you live with it forever.
And if I was to hit you with a sledgehammer, I think that would be enough for you to die.
Yes, but it's not a disease.
It would be though.
No, it's not.
Why?
It can cause.
It would impair your ability to function.
Yes, but that's not what a disease is. Do you know what else can impair?
I looked it up. I looked it up.
Do you know what else can impair?
Like
listening
the
to
sun.
we're listening to really loud music, so I can't hear. I'm hearing impaired because I am listening to really loud music and I can't hear you. That's being impaired as well. That's not a disease.
It is. It's a disease that reduces the length of your life.
No, it doesn't. It just fucks with your hearing.
Yeah, but maybe because you've got this disability, this disease, a red-bellied black snake will be able to catch you that it would not have been able to catch you otherwise.
That's a sequence of events, the butterfly effect. That's got nothing to do with a disease.
Fuck!
That's just... And even then, you wouldn't get a disease from being bitten by a snake. You would be infected with venom.
No, okay, what if... Sorry, you're right. A snake was a bad example. Wombats. Something that kills you quickly.
Of course. The wombat.
We don't have anything dangerous here in Australia. Like, if I was to use, like, a bear as an example, that would be better.
Funnel webs, snakes, kangaroos,
that's different.
Koalas.
Well, that's why I used a wombat.
Wombats aren't dangerous.
Yeah, they are.
Why?
Have you seen them? They're literally like boulders with claws.
Yeah, but they're not aggressive, though.
Oh, how little you know.
Wombats aggressive.
Yes.
They can become very aggressive if they feel threatened.
But I guess that doesn't mean they'll track you down. Unless it's a particularly vindictive wombat.
We don't have a whole lot of species that are dangerous, but we have a whole lot of types of specific species that are dangerous.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. The type of things that kill you in Australia are not like...
No, hang on. You've changed the subject again.
Unlikely.
You've changed the subject.
I know myself pretty well. I wouldn't do that.
I want everybody to know and to understand that you said...
Yeah.
You said
it is.
Breaking a bone is classified as a disease, and it is not.
It is.
I have proved that it is not. I looked it up, and it is not classified as a disease.
All I'm saying is I learned this in school, so... I learnt it.
From who? Your friend?
No, from the teacher. It was in science.
Your teacher's an idiot then.
No, the teacher was cool actually.
Doesn't mean they're not
an idiot. It was
in,
I can't remember what it was in. It might have been in chemistry or something.
Why would you look at it in chemistry? What does that have to do with fucking bones?
It was definitely brought up. I think it's right. I think it's true.
I think it's wrong.
So, I hope that you don't get the disease of breaking your bone.
I already have. A couple of times.
Oh.
Yeah.
What bones?
One of them's a fracture. My elbow. I fractured my elbow.
Oh, that's bad actually.
No, it is bad. Fracturing is actually way worse than breaking.
Yeah.
Because especially the elbow, because it's a joint.
Yep.
And you can't cast it. You have to just wrap it. And you have to just not move, because if you move, then it'll really fucking hurt. I learned that the hard way.
How old were you?
I was in year 3. I was in year 3. So I would have been God, how old were you? Do you remember year 3?
In year 3?
Yeah.
Year 3 we would have been Yes. Well, we graduated in 2014.
I was
which
either
means
7 or 8.
Yeah, I would have been probably. Wait, so in year 12, I was turning 18.
So I would have been 18.
I don't think you would have been 18.
No, I started early. I would have been 17.
Exactly. Which means, hold on. So plus 3. So year 3
I already Googled
would
it.
put you at
matter.
6.
Yeah, because I started early, so I was 6.
Wait.
Yeah.
Kindergarten is 5. 1 is
No.
6.
Sorry, I would have been 8 or 9. So either 6,
Yeah.
8 or... Sorry, 7, 8 or 9, because I started early.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, so I I think I've told the story before, but I was on the monkey bars hanging upside down. Actually, let me set the scene. So I was, what was happening was that there was a school dance happening, and I wanted nothing to do with it.
Oh,
So I was
I thought-
outside at the play, because I was a loser. I was outside
okay.
of the playground instead, and I was on the monkey bars, and I was doing my thing, and I was
Being a
upside
monkey.
down, being a monkey. I was upside down on the monkey bars, hanging by my legs.
By your knees, right? Like holding on
like
with the
hooked
angle.
over. Look, hooked over.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I was like, all right, I've had enough of being upside down. So I leaned up, and my legs gave way, and I fell off the monkey bars, and I landed straight onto my elbow.
Yeah, nah.
Instead of, the rest of my body. Just dug my elbow into the ground. And I was screaming in pain because it was very painful. And then, I came back the next day with a fractured elbow.
Yeah.
Well, not the next day, but after a while. And what's really funny is I had a bit of time off school because obviously I just, fucked arm, can't go.
True.
I loved playing Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about the original Xbox controllers is that they were huge. They
Oh,
were
really?
so big. They were like this is a 360 controller. Probably
Yeah.
like double the size.
Oh,
It was
jeez.
huge. It's kind of like the Dreamcast controllers. I think the
I never.
Dreamcast.
Oh, like an N64.
No. It was chunky. Just look one up.
Oh,
Look
I
one
see.
up. Look one up. Original
Original.
Xbox
Oh,
controls.
wait, that's right. They were like thick. Like
Yeah.
they were tall as
Yeah,
well.
thick and tall. And they had black and white buttons on them. I'm not making a penis joke.
Okay, dude.
Don't look at me
oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Oh, it is like a Dreamcast controller. You're right.
Yeah. And so what I would do, I was like, Mom, I can't use the controller because the bandages come up to like here on your hand. They come up like really high up. And she was like, all right, we'll unwrap it, but I swear to God, don't move your elbow. Because if you do, it'll be like excruciating.
And so I moved my
so we unwrapped it, and then at some point I did this, like my elbow, right? I went like that, and I was like, it's like the slightest movement. It hurt so much, and after that, I just didn't move. I just stayed still, and then we wrapped it back up again. That was horrible, man. My arms stank forever. Anytime I had to have a bath, I had to take the wrap off. And then and obviously, and then or I would have to put it in a plastic bag and keep my arm over, and then you have to scratch it with a ruler because you can't fucking reach down there to scratch at it, and it gets like rashy and shit. Oh, dude, it's so bad. It was awful.
I will say, because I broke my arm in primary school, my right arm. I think I've
Me
said it
too.
before.
Well, right elbow, I broke.
You know I think I've said this. You know how play equipment has like a border? The play equipment in my
a fence.
No, it was you know how there's like mulch in the bottom of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how it was at our playground in primary school, and there was like wooden logs around it, but they were like squared, so they had a corner. And I fucking brought I was running, and I tripped, and I brought my arm down on the corner, bang, and I broke it in 2 places.
Did it snap, or did it just like break inside your arm?
It broke in the middle. It was called an S bend break.
But you didn't see your arm like warp or anything.
Oh, my arm was warped.
Oh,
I got to walk to the office and show people on the way. I was very proud. I was having a great time because I guess adrenaline maybe
everyone was paying
making
attention
me.
to you
Yeah, I was like
well.
laughing. I was laughing because of the experience of it, you know.
because it's very funny.
Well, it's just the way it felt, you know. It was funny,
Yeah.
and it was funny showing people my arm as I walked to the office because they were like, "What the fuck?"
You had like a
you know?
Harry Potter arm. I don't know if do you remember?
Exactly, yeah,
Where they like make it all floppy and shit.
yeah.
That's
And
what
then
I
I got
imagine
green
what
whistle.
your arm looked like.
So that was good.
You got what? Sorry?
I got the green whistle, which was great.
What's the
Love green whistle. It's drugs. It's like
Oh, I didn't get that. My when my mom was married, before my stepdad, I remember when I don't like him anymore. Obviously they're not married. The absolute idiot, the super genius. He decided to go. He took his daughter ice skating, and I was there, so I got to see this.
is that your sister?
In-law?
Okay.
No, sorry, my stepsister, not in-law sister. So do you? I mean, you've never met her, so it doesn't really matter. But
Not yet.
he had a daughter, and well, has a daughter still, I guess. And she.
I was like, oh no, what? I just said not yet, but oh no.
he took us all to go ice skating for her birthday, and she was like, "You should come ice skating, Dad. You should go ice skating." And he was like, "Okay." And then
Ice
he went
skating's hard.
he went in the fucking ice skating. Not when you get good at it. Forehead.
Oh yeah, you know, I know that.
He went into the thing, and then like 5 minutes in, he fucking whoop, like fell backwards or forwards or something, and somehow he like broke his shin.
Oh.
I don't know how the hell he did it, but he broke his shin. And I remember he had the morphine, the morphine whistle, that you were talking about.
So good.
And I was like, what is that? Is that like he's biting down on it because of the pain or something? What is that? I asked my mom, and she was like, no, it's morphine. I'm like, what is that? What is morphine?
Hook
but
me
yeah,
up.
very, very funny. It was very funny seeing him fall over and hurt himself. Because seeing people fall over and hurt themselves is funny, especially when you don't like them.
True.
But yeah, no, their whole family I didn't like. I
Okay.
never met their mum, but yeah, the stepsister, very gross lady, just very gross person in general.
Oh.
Yeah,
Why gross?
you want to hear?
In a second. I will say real quick, I also had to I had my arm cast
Oh,
But
right,
then, like,
sorry.
for like a month. And then afterwards, it was like all just dead skin and shit.
Yep.
And that felt so good to like rub and like scratch. I was like,
oh, ew, no. To wash it off is the best part, not to scratch at it.
no,
and
I
rub
love
it.
scratching it.
Dead skin.
Yeah.
That's Dan's game, dude. That's fucking ugh.
Anyway.
I
Yeah.
mean, like, it's all crusty and shit, and it like crumbles off or something, right?
No, it was like, how do you explain it? I don't know, because I just remember rubbing my arm with my hand,
Like a bunch of
and it was
dust
like
comes off.
it was just like rolling up, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it's like a sunburn, like peeling skin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But it was like gross and like brown and like grimy.
Peeling dead skin is also pretty gross too. So, and it
Yeah.
also sunburns hurt, but it's really fun being able to peel the skin off as well. It's gross,
It
but
is.
it's fun.
It is
Did you-
fun.
I'll tell you. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's this train of thought, but
Write
so-
it down quickly.
oh, true. Hang on, where's my notepad?
Because otherwise, we will just never come back to it.
No,
Because
we
this
won't.
has happened before.
Yes, it has. It's mostly for you because I usually write down shit to talk about beforehand. I haven't this time, but so the reason she was gross is because she had braces, and what she would.
That's good though.
You know how when you have braces, you have like rubber bands in them.
Yep.
She would take them out and then leave them on the bathroom bench all the time. The everybody bathroom bench, not like her own bathroom bench.
And then what?
And then she also
And then she just have a collection of them? Just stacked? Oh.
yeah, until someone else cleaned it up. And then she also left a used tampon in the shower. I think it was in the shower. It was either in the shower or the bath or something. But I'm pretty sure it was in the shower. And I remember No, I don't want to talk about that one. But
I don't know
anyway.
if they can be blamed for that though. I mean, in the sense like, I don't know. Maybe they can be.
They can absolutely be blamed for leaving their toiletries out in the open to everybody instead of putting it in the bin.
But shouldn't their parents be like,
don't do that?
Yo, just bin it.
Well, I don't think
because if it's like a child, you know.
Well, I don't think her dad would have been very comfortable with doing it. That's probably the reason why he didn't do it. My mom does not like him at all. Especially, like, I mean, not anymore, at least. I mean, obviously, it was a different story before when they got married, but that was the whole reason they got married. But yeah, he's a fucking pussy, and he didn't know how to, like, tell his kids no. It was usually my mum who was, like, the parent, even though they weren't even her kids. She had, like, 6 fucking kids because she got remarried. It's the poor thing. The absolute poor thing. Like, it's probably a little bit easier for her now. No, don't point at me.
It's you, though.
Yeah, but I'm like the best of the 4.
True.
Probably.
Guaranteed.
Easy win. I'm absolutely the favorite, for sure. I am the best.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I've spoken to your mum multiple times. She's sung nothing but the highest of praises.
Exactly. She actually would do that.
Yeah.
Like, my mum's a saint. I love my mum. She's the best.
Hell yeah.
So what I was going to talk
Damn
about a second ago, what the skin peeling reminded me of. Did you ever watch Malcolm in the Middle?
No.
Okay.
I remember it was a thing, and people talked about it, but I watched like Pokemon.
My Little Pony.
I never watched that.
Yeah, you did. You sent me a picture of it the other day.
That doesn't mean I watched it. And I guess that kind of maybe sounds bad, but it was just to prove a point that there are humanoid My Little Pony characters in Equestria Girls.
That you saw on your Twitter.
No, I looked that picture up on Google Images to prove a point. Anyway, let's
so
not dwell on this.
What I was talking about was there's an episode of Malcolm in the Middle where there
is one.
Shut up. No, it wouldn't be the middle brother because that'd be Malcolm. He's in the middle. The older brother, the oldest brother. He gets like a huge like sunburn over his whole body from head to toe, and he peels his entire skin, like all of his skin off.
Like
in,
a lizard.
No, like in what? Yeah, like in one go. Not in one go. Sorry, like over time he peels it all off, like and it becomes like a skin suit.
Oh,
it's fucking chat. It's so gross. But right at the end, pretty sure it's like right at the end. It's like halfway through. The mother is vacuuming. She comes past him while he's holding the skin, and she fucking sucks the whole thing up into the vacuum. And he picks it up and he just grabs it and he's like, I need to be alone with the vacuum cleaner. Very funny. That the guy in the Malcolm, he got into a car accident.
Oh really?
A long time ago, and his memory got completely wiped of Malcolm in the Middle.
Really?
Doesn't remember any of it.
Is that a good thing?
Not really.
I mean, I guess it's not a good thing.
He lost his memory.
Yeah, but like maybe it was a bad time. Maybe he would rather not remember that he was a part of it.
He was famous because of it.
Dude, imagine that being like people are like you're famous, and they're like, why? You're like. You were in the show, and you're like, no, I wasn't.
What the fuck is Malcolm in the Middle? I
wouldn't know if I was. You know.
I mean, there would be proof, I guess. Obviously, there's all the footage. They'd just be like, yeah, look, it's you.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
It'd be you've been isekai'd.
Yeah, I guess so.
You were isekai'd.
Yeah. But like watching like footage of yourself doing things that you don't have any memory of doing, you know.
Kind of scary, actually. The idea it's like watching yourself like sleepwalk.
Yeah, or like watching a video of you when you're blackout drunk, like fucking around, you know.
Oh, dude, have I shown you
and
the
you're
picture?
Like,
of me
I don't remember that.
Have I shown you the picture of me when I was blackout drunk?
No.
And other things.
What is it?
It's a picture of me. Oh, hang on.
But like, is it like?
It's pretty fucked, actually. My face is like you have to see it to like understand. It's insane. I can't believe it. Like every time I look back at this picture, it's just so. Oh God, where is it?
I mean, do you drink often?
No, not anymore.
Ever?
I do like with family and friends and stuff, but like it's not like a very common occurrence. Here we go.
Yeah. It is fun though.
Yeah, absolutely. Except for when you end up looking like this.
I feel like I've spoken to many people like that before. At like gatherings, you know?
Hang on.
Or parties, I guess.
Let me just zoom in a little bit more so you can get a really good look on my face. I look like Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, that is old Cameron.
Yeah. Well, young Cameron.
Old young Cameron.
Yeah.
Long head.
That was in 2018. I think.
Not actually that long ago, really.
5 years ago. How old was I? I was 19. Yeah. I think it was 5 years. It was either 4 or 5 years ago. That was my. No, that was New Year's. That was New Year's. I got so drunk and so. I was high. I was so high, and so drunk. I won't say what I was high on, but I was so high. It wasn't
You're
like
high
meth.
on life, man.
It wasn't like meth or anything. I don't do that shit. But yeah, I was very high and I was very, very drunk. To the point where I could have sworn that I've spoken about this before.
You probably have. I just don't remember.
I was doing a good handful of things. One of the main things was that I was sitting outside and I was smoking an invisible cigarette for like a minute or 2 minutes or something, and then I would like open my eyes and it'd be like, "Hey Josh, where are my cigarettes?" And then he would just say, he just said, "Oh, you smoked them all already," and I was like, "Oh, okay." I would continue smoking invisible cigarettes again. Then I would open my eyes and I would ask him again. I asked him like 4 times, and he's like, "If you ask me that again, I'm gonna punch you." And I think that's when I just like stopped, and I was just like, and then there was something else that I did. I was put to bed by my sister-in-law, and then at some point I walked out of that bed, and then I went back outside, and then I got brought back inside, and someone was just like, "Look after him." My sister-in-law said to somebody else, like, "Look after him," and I was sitting on a chair because I obviously wasn't going to sleep. I couldn't sleep. So I was sitting on my chair, and I was like doing like this, like I was say like there's a wall like right here. I was like doing this to the wall.
Touching it.
Yeah, but like I was like using like my mouse in my head, my computer mouse. I was like playing games and shit. Or at least I thought I was, obviously. And at some point I was like licking my phone as well because I thought it was a meat pie.
Oh hell yeah!
I was so gone. I've never been this gone before, and it's like part of the reason why I don't even like drinking anymore because I was in so much pain the next day. I was gurning so hard. I had blisters all.
You were
down
gurning?
here. Yeah.
What is that? Oh.
Yeah. So when you do what I was doing, you have chewing gum to chew so that you don't do that because I had blisters all down here and up here, and I was in so much pain. Like eating and shit hurt, touching it hurt. It was awful.
Do people eat their own lips?
Yeah, you chew them really hard because you're gurning. You're like grinding your lips.
Is there like pictures of people who've like bitten their own lips off and shit?
I hope not. I don't want to see that. Actually, no, don't look that up. You're gonna go on like the FBI watch list.
Nah, it's
Monka S.
How do you spell it?
I don't know. Gurning maybe.
Gurning.
Like lip biting.
Yeah.
Here's how I can find it.
I mean, apparently it is to pull a grotesque face. Is a verb.
Yeah.
To be fair, a lot of the photos are pretty silly.
On Google Images.
Yeah, if you just look it up.
Yeah, I did. Oh my God.
They look like a Popeye.
Yeah. Well, they're not. They don't. It doesn't look like that when you gurn on what when I was doing what I was doing, because you're like what you're doing is this. You're not biting it really hard. You're just going.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again, and because you're doing it over and over again, it wears the skin out, and you get blisters.
Yeah.
It's awful, horrible. I'm never doing that again because it's so bad. I didn't remember any of that night except for, oh God, what do I remember? I remember I walked outside once. It was the morning. It had been the entire night, and then it was the morning. And I went to go get another beer, and everyone was like, "No, you can't drink anymore." And I was like, it's my body. I can do whatever I want. And then they were like, no. And they took it back from me and then they walked me inside. It's like, this is like the kind of thing that I see when my brother is partying. And I'm usually just like, all right, man, like chill out, like relax, slow down, don't, you know. But like that was me that time. It was me. It was awful. Never partying again. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Not to that extent, at least.
Usually I go to things like that and I'm like, because I don't really take drugs or do anything like that. I'm just kind of there and I just chill. And, but then I have to deal with people like you. They sit down for like an hour and a half and they just talk to me and I'm like, I don't want to be,
you don't have to say anything back
anymore.
because they're high enough. You don't have to say anything back to them.
Exactly. But it gets cold and I'm like, I want to move. I want to kind of go inside where it's warm.
You could walk away and they probably wouldn't even notice. Honestly, I wouldn't have noticed with how high I was that night.
But I also like
a lot of it. I mean, like it is like. See, the thing is, like it's fun in the moment, I guess, because like you know that's the whole point
everything.
of it. But like right after, like the next day, okay, I was depressed after doing it for like 4 days.
Why? Just because it was like crazy?
No, because what I'd taken, it was essentially just like, it
mega
does this
dopamine.
That's exactly what it is. It takes all the dopamine in your brain and just like gives it to you like all at once, essentially, and then you're like deprived of it for like days until it comes back. And because
that's
of that,
sick, though.
I was just like uber depressed for so long, and I was in pain. And I was always tired, and I took the next day off work because obviously there's no way I was gonna be able to go to work. I was still in the same mind, like 3 days later, and I had to go to work. It was awful. It was horrible.
Can you buy dopamine pills?
I don't know, probably not. I doubt it.
Fuck.
It's practical because it's a chemical that your brain produces.
I see, but isn't that the same with what is it? The crazy drug. That makes you like go crazy illusion
Acid?
No.
Mushrooms?
Similar effect.
Shrooms?
No, it's
Tabs?
What is tabs?
Acid.
No.
You're talking about LSD?
No, apparently I'm not like a druggie, right?
I've never done acid or LSD or any of that stuff, by the way.
Apparently acid's not that bad.
It depends on the situation that you're in.
Sure.
Like your environment and everything.
Apparently there's like a drug or something that your brain like goes poo just before you die or something. Right. But people take it. It's like a similar.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that before. Yeah.
And people just go fucking crazy.
That's too much. Too much. No, thank you.
Just the idea of like, I mean, I don't even understand what psychedelics are. I guess they're not as cool as they probably sound, you know. But like,
I'm scared of the idea of like just what can like happen, because you can fuck up your brain chemistry by doing drugs.
Yeah.
Even like not even that big of a deal drugs.
Yeah, like alcohol or caffeine.
Well, you can't fuck your brain chemistry up with that.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. You can kill yourself with it.
Yeah,
alcohol poisoning and, you know, too much caffeine make your heart, you know, beat fast enough to the point where you have like go into cardiac arrest or have a heart attack.
But aren't like, if you're like an actual alcoholic, aren't you like in a really bad spot?
Well, yeah, because you're
like for other reasons, because of like what the alcohol has done to your brain.
No, you just like because alcohol, like it obviously alcohol fucks with your, you know, your decision making and your reaction timing. And if you're on it all the time, you're doing it.
No way.
Yes. What do you mean no way?
Sorry. Continue.
You when you're drinking it that much, it's usually because you're in like a bad situation already, and you're like using it to like escape from shit.
But apparently, alcohol makes you depressed.
My brother says
it is a depressant though.
Well, yeah. It's a relaxant. Like, you know, it. Is like the idea. Like that's what a depressant is. It calms. It calms
not a literal like sad machine.
No. No. It's a depressor, as in like it calms you down. Whereas Red Bull or like energy drinks is the opposite. I think an accelerant. An accelerant, I think is what it's called.
Yeah.
I think it's called an accelerant. I could be wrong
Ultimate
about that.
accelerant. I also play Apex Legends, so I understand a lot about what that is.
Exactly.
That's why Jaeger bombs are like fucking sick.
You have Jaeger in your room.
Yeah.
I saw it in the
Jaeger
video.
bombs are great.
And I saw it in the show that you.
Don't say it. Don't say the
Okay.
full little L word.
Oh, I wasn't gonna say that, but like it meant the same thing. We are officially finished recording the show. Completely.
The show is just done in general, pretty much.
Yeah, there's probably there's one more day of recording that has to do with Michael and some other people.
Yeah.
That'll be their part finished, and that'll be the filming done for season 5.
Forever.
Well, no, for season 5.
Yeah.
And I said this before to the host of the show, but I won't come back to do another one unless I'm content creator as a job, because I won't have any time to do it outside of that. So.
Well, I said I'd go back as like at the very least as like a side character, Like I think like if they do like a one in a castle, yeah, I was like, yo, it'd be fucking funny if I come back as a jester, the court jester, and
You're
I'm
just you're just like an environmental prop.
exactly. Or like I thought like. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it, but like if I can be an assist trophy almost that some people can earn.
Right, like a lifeline.
Yeah.
Like in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like you can like be called upon for like assistance.
Or like Popo or Nana, if you play Smash. The ice climbers.
Oh, right.
You know how they've got a second one that like helps them?
Yeah, but they're there at
like
all
that,
times. They won't be able to be there for you at all times. You won't be able to be there for them at all times. It'll be like a one-use thing.
Yeah. It's hard to explain. I don't want to. Yeah.
Something that got me very excited was that we might be going to a panel at some point in another country.
I don't like the idea of that.
I do.
I don't want to be in front of real people. That sounds scary.
I think
oh boy.
I think it'll be very fun, and I would really love to do like a panel, because like there are people that we know in America.
Yeah, I'd be happy to meet the people we know, but like being on a stage in front of people,
that you'll get to know them that way.
I'll just can I just wear sunglasses? Can I do that?
No, that's my job.
So
I have
then
to go there with the sunglasses and the nail gun.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with you. That's my gig, son.
No, I'm just saying I don't like if there was an actual panel.
Just get the funny nose mustache with glasses.
True. Well, the idea is that I can't see anybody.
Just put permanent marker over the lenses.
How about I just put permanent marker over my eyes?
It's a bad idea. You know what? I can do an Abe's Exodus to you. I can just sew your eyelids shut.
What is Abe's Exodus?
Munch's Odyssey, Abe's Odyssey.
Oh,
Oddworld
that's
games.
right. Yeah.
The Mudokons. In the second game, after everyone's escaped, there are blind Mudokons because their eyes have been sewn shut.
That's fucking gross, though.
Yeah, but you don't want to see them, so I can do that. Of course, it would hurt. Sewing your fucking eyes shut, stabbing a needle through your eyelids.
Yeah. Oh, apparently the I don't know if it's the iris but like the retina or whatever has the highest concentration of nerves in your entire body. Fun fact.
Thanks, man.
That means if like, a scalpel was to touch your eye, it would hurt probably the most.
Are you threatening me?
No, I think that's an interesting thought.
I think if anything touched your eye, it would not feel good.
Yeah.
Except for when I do it, like to myself.
I think that's right. Wait, what?
Have you never touched your eye before? Like,
Yeah, but I guess that's kind of different, though.
Well, I wouldn't touch your iris. I wouldn't touch like the middle part. That would hurt the most.
The middle part?
Well, your eyeball, the black part.
Oh, but you can touch the white bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cornea in the front of the eye has more pain receptors per square inch than anywhere else in the body.
Pain receptors.
Yep, that's what I was.
Touching it would hurt. Would hurt a lot.
So, I guess. Do you think it would hurt to have a needle put in your eye?
Yes.
Okay, well, Google says differently. You may feel a few sensations in the eye, such as pressure and grittiness, but there should be no pain.
A needle going through your eye?
There may be a little bleeding on the white of the eye. This is normal and will go away.
They're not talking about the pupil, though.
Probably not.
They're talking about the white of the eye.
Yeah, that would probably hurt. Just to see, probably the most painful bit is beforehand.
Like seeing it
yeah,
descend
like
into your
watching
eye.
it like get closer and closer and closer. You know.
Well, that happens in what's it called? Dead Space.
Why?
Don't know which one it is. Either two. I think it's two. It might be one or two. But in Dead Space, there's a thing you have to do. You have to get like genetic material or something. I don't know how it works. I haven't finished the game. But it's at the end of the game. You have to like go into this machine. And you have to keep your eye still while a needle descends into your eye.
I hate that.
And then it stabs your eye. It's pretty. It's pretty gnarly.
I hate why. Okay, why is that so bad?
What do you mean? The
Like
idea
seeing
of it?
that, yeah.
Because you're seeing an eyeball being stabbed.
Yeah, maybe it's like the whole thing of like, what is it? Putting a nail under your toe and then
Hey, stop!
yeah, like that.
Stop.
You know,
Stop.
it's like fuck, man. I can feel that.
Pain hurts, and I
It
don't want
does.
that. What did you think about that little video that I showed you before we started?
What was the video?
The strange case of Yuka Takaoka.
Oh yeah.
It's a very weird name. I actually haven't heard that kind of name in Japanese before.
Wait, what do you mean?
Takaoka?
What?
Takaoka? How would you pronounce that?
Takaoka.
Takaoka?
I think so.
Takaoka-san?
Look,
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not a Japanese expert, but that's my guess. So,
So what did you think? What was it about?
a girl who is in jail for attempted murder, who people are simping for on Instagram.
Because she is
A yandere girl.
an IRL yandere girl.
Or that is what people have labeled her as.
I mean,
Apparently.
she practically is. Did you not
Yeah.
hear what she said before she went to jail for only 3 years of attempted murder?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, in, you know, since the guy did say he pled with the judge for a reduced sentence, so that might have impacted that.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like,
Because he was probably like, I don't think that she should be punished for this.
I don't think she should be
as
punished
much.
for stabbing me in the liver.
Yeah, which is
That's a
kind of
pretty-
cool of the guy.
It's a pretty casual thing to do.
Yeah. Chill guy, dude.
Maybe I'll no, I won't say that. I'd like to meet him though. Unrelated to the, you know, he seems like a cool dude.
Let's get that guy on a Relic of a Self podcast. Let's go.
Special guest Phoenix, because that was his host name. I think was his. I don't think it's his real name, but it's probably his host name.
Dude, if that's his real name, that is awesome.
That means his parents loved him.
Are you saying that as a joke?
No.
Okay.
Are you?
Because I think I think that's a cool name. But I didn't know if you meant like they gave him a dumb name so
Hey,
he
Google.
would be bullied.
What's Phoenix in Japanese?
There's
Phoenix.
yeah.
Nothing else?
I assume it's just the English word.
Okay, I didn't ask you to translate nothing else.
Hey, get out of here, Google.
Wakanimo nanimasen.
What?
What?
What was that?
I've already forgotten.
I'm sorry. This is an English-only podcast.
All right, you
I'm
fucking
gonna have to
racist.
actually leave. No, it's not. It's not race. It's language, linguistics. Oh, I am in fact alone now. He did just leave the Discord call.
You guys are not. I don't even know what you said. I'll have to hear it later. But I just left the Discord call.
Too far, man. Too far.
You told me to leave, son.
Oh, Drew, welcome to Relic of a Cell podcast number 8.
We're starting
This
again.
is the third remote podcast that we've ever done. So I'm having a good time.
I'm pretty over it.
In the blue corner, we have Hayes Sayolai, also known as Michael. In the red corner, we have Beetle Muncher, also known as Cameron.
Readjusting myself.
How have you been, man?
Why are you starting the podcast all over again?
Oh, you just got here. I got
Oh.
rid of the other guy from before. He was
of course.
he spoke something that was not English, and that is not okay.
Diddle-doo. I'm pretty good. I'm getting tired though. I'm getting fucking sleepy. But I have to spend the rest of the night editing.
Yes, it is your
Yay
job.
me. It is. Yes, it is my job. That is my part. But you have to spend the rest of the night making a thumbnail so that you don't crunch later on. Because twice in a row now, we have had to make content very, very late, and then make a thumbnail literally the day before.
Never happened.
Happened twice.
That implies that time management skill is not an expert tease of
Well,
ours.
you got your license out for it. You're gonna chop some coke up.
No.
You chopping G Fuel up?
Now let me return to drinking actual Coke.
Have you tried mixing coke with G Fuel?
No.
You should.
I've mixed it with soda water before, and it doesn't go very well because of the bubbles, I think.
No, that can't be right. Everything goes well with soft drink.
I could try it. You'd
Do
have
it.
to mix it with water first,
Why?
just to liquefy it.
Well, the coke will take care of that.
No. Because you need to like mix it in first.
Yeah, the coke will take care of that.
Okay. I don't think it will.
The coke is a liquid. Of course it will.
Maybe if you like made it flat
No.
as like a base.
We think the bubbles are going to cause an issue?
Yeah.
That's wrong.
If it's not dissolved already, I'm pretty sure it is actually a problem.
No, it won't be.
You don't have to look. I've done this before. All right, I'm an expert in my field, in the
haven't.
field of like mixing drinks. I work in a bar. Oh, I don't at the moment, but I have before.
You have?
I've been a bartender.
I thought you were only... No, you haven't.
I have.
No, you haven't. I don't believe you.
What do you
You're
mean?
Not, you're not gaslighting me on this. You haven't done that before.
You
You literally just said like 20 minutes ago that being in front of people would be horrible. There's no way
That's
you work
different.
at a bar.
Okay, it is literally different though.
You have
Because
not-
a
give me
bartender,
proof.
it's just like,
Give me proof.
you want me to name the place I worked?
No, show me pictures.
Oh, okay, to be fair, I can't do that because I only got a phone a year and a half ago.
What's
Before
the name of
that,
the- what's the
I
name of the
didn't-
place then? Type it to me.
Okay, so I don't leak it?
Yeah. Because I can't be bothered to go through this and bleep it out.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're a liar.
Why?
You're a liar.
Why am I a liar?
Because that's what my brother keeps saying all the time. Not burrow, not that, but like he says burrow all the time.
What do you mean he says it? Like, let's go there?
No, like a speed burrow. Like a
I don't
spider
know.
burrow.
Yeah, it's a place though.
No.
That
wrong.
is a place
Wrong.
that I worked.
Wrong.
It's in Sydney.
How would you, there's no way, you wouldn't have been old enough.
What do you mean?
There's no way you
Dude,
would
I'm
have.
25 nearly.
Doesn't matter, you wouldn't have been old enough because your only job was Kmart.
That's not true.
Oh, this chick's hot.
Okay.
Anyway.
Stop. Stop!
Stop looking at ladies.
Yeah, stop browsing your Instagram like for
my-
you section.
My
All right.
personal Instagram, not my Beetlemonster Instagram, is full of just like super hot chicks, and that's why I had to stop using it because every time I went on there, I got depressed. I still stopped using Instagram because every time I saw it, I was like, man, why can't you be single and be dating me? Well, be single and then meet me and then date me. Why not? Why not this? But alas,
I
it's
mean-
not meant to be.
Yeah. I imagine that like look, I'm not an expert, but I would imagine that like messaging someone on Instagram and being like yo and hitting
Sliding
them
in
up
the
through that
DMs.
would not work.
It works for some people sometimes.
Really?
It has.
Isn't that
But-
like weird though?
Yes, it is. It is very weird. But I don't do that, in case you're wondering. I've never done that before.
No, you rely on Tinder
Yeah.
and farmers only.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
farmers
think
only.
that's one, right? Is it?
It is real, yes. I said that to you. What did I say that? I said that to you recently.
Farmer, yeah. Yeah, farmersonly.com.
Yeah.
City folks just don't get it.
Wait, have you seen the ad for it?
I'm not sure. I might have.
It's very, very good.
Is it real though? There's
Yeah.
no way it's real.
It's real.
But like the ad.
Yeah, it's
Because
real.
you're right.
Of course it's real.
It's just a cornfield and then. Okay.
Are you
Let's.
watching it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that now.
Later.
But I guess it just looks so scuffed and like.
Of course
like
it
a
does.
joke.
Of course, it's farmers only.
Farmers only. Okay.
Farmers are a joke.
Is it a joke?
No, it's real.
Farmers are actually not a joke.
Yeah, they are.
Farmers are very important.
Of course they are. But
I need them to exist so that I can get my milk. Otherwise, if I can't have my
wants
warm milk before
milkies.
bed, then I'm going to be a very sad person. I'm
I
going to be
think
very upset.
I'd
in
be
the
okay
morning.
with that. I think I'd be okay with that.
That trade-off, you want me to be a sad person?
Yeah. Sick of you being so goddamn positive all the time. Why can't you be more like me and pessimistic and hate everything?
I can be.
No, you can't.
I just choose not to be.
It's not in your just forehead.
Exactly.
Just don't be depressed, forehead.
It's just that easy.
They're just that easy. That's just how it works. I learned that a long time ago.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, to a degree,
No.
you do have like... No,
No, you
I'm
don't.
just saying like...
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You do.
You don't.
No, I'm not saying you have 100%. I'm
You
just saying
don't
to a
have-
degree,
People don't.
you have some control
No,
over
you
your...
don't. You know why?
Why?
Because people who have those those experiences and those thoughts, their brains are wired differently.
Yeah, I know.
They're not wired like your fucking, positive fuck ass brain.
Your mind's just wired the other way.
Yes, exactly.
in a bad way.
But there are people's brains that aren't actually capable
Yeah, I know.
of doing that.
I understand that.
I don't think you do, because you
No,
just
I
you
don't.
just said that
Okay,
you actually have a little bit of control over how you feel.
As a general thing, I'm not saying you specifically. I'm just saying like people do have some control over their their thoughts.
No.
Not all people.
You don't have control over your thoughts.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm the king of my body, dude.
What about the
I'm not-
what about
I'm
the
like a
time
fucking
when you
god.
told me that when you drive your car, sometimes you have thoughts of going and
Yeah, and
veering
then
off to the side of the road. Those
Yeah,
are
and
your
then I
thoughts.
just- Yeah, and then I just leave them.
Yeah, but they come up, which means you can't control your thoughts. If they come up, then that means you're not in control of those thoughts.
If they came up and I couldn't get rid of them, then I would not be in
No,
control.
if you couldn't get rid of them, that means you'd be schizophrenic.
Okay. Look, this conversation is above my pay grade, okay? It's way above me.
You're arguing like it isn't above your pay grade.
No,
You
but
came
that's because
in. You
I
came
can
in
acknowledge.
saying no. You came in saying that you have control. Okay.
Here's the thing. I can acknowledge that this is something that I don't know, and I'm happy to concede that I'm wrong. Unlike breaking a bone being a disease, that is something that I am sure of. Take that.
If that's what you really think, then I'm gonna have to say this.
Oh no.
You're an idiot.
No!
That is so ridiculous.
my feelings.
It's
Oh,
so
I am wounded.
It's so ridiculous. How do you actually think that breaking a bone is classified as a disease?
What if I say yes?
Then I will call you an idiot again.
What if I say no?
Then I will say good.
Yes. For
No.
I must double down.
I swear to God, if anyone is against me on this, I will be so mad. But I guarantee people will be against me on this just because.
It's called picking
just to be
the
against
winning
me.
argument. All right. And I'm not holding it against you. You know?
For taking the winning argument.
Yeah, not even just the winning argument, but the correct argument.
Oh, see, you think you deserve some kind of like applause, some kind of like medal for picking the wrong argument?
No.
But
encouragement does go a long way
that's a bad idea.
in making sure that this happens again.
I'm not encouraged. No, I do not encourage you to be doing this, but I do encourage you to do it when we're on the podcast because it's very funny.
Okay.
See, you're how did that even come up?
I'm just right. I don't even remember. Honestly, I don't remember.
We've terrible memories every goddamn time. This shit. Every time we do this shit, we always remember like the first. No, we remember like the last like 5 minutes, if even that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like truthfully, that's all that really matters, right?
Not really.
As long as we're like it's like a conversation. You don't remember literally every single second of everything you say, right? Do you? Unless I'm wrong.
I'm sure some people do. I have a bad memory, but like I learned recently that a lot of that is because of the fact that I just don't get a lot of sleep.
Yeah. Well, now you can because you are jobless. That's not. That's just a fact. It's not a bad thing.
The way you said that made it sound like a bad thing, though.
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, it depends on the person. But like, I imagine you're enjoying yourself.
Kinda.
Right.
I got back into working out actually. Finally.
Well, exactly. That's good.
I worked out yesterday, and I woke up in a lot of pain this morning.
Yep. Is it gonna be worse tomorrow?
No, because it was my upper body. Tomorrow was legs. Is what I'm doing. I'm doing my legs tomorrow.
So that's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I'm doing. Where's my book? Oh, the book's over there. Hang on. Let me go. Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm doing like a good handful of things. I'll be doing squats and stuff. But yeah, doing my legs tomorrow. Luckily, I don't ride a bush bike or walk anymore, so I will be just fine.
Exactly.
Except I'll be in pain.
Yeah. Are there any games you've been looking at lately?
Kena.
When's that come out?
That comes out the 22nd of September. It got pushed back.
It's an adventure game, right?
It's
like where you kind of run around and you kind of like Legend of Zelda.
It's linear puzzle. It's kind of like Breath of the Wild cross Pikmin. Is like the best way I can explain the way it plays.
Well, Breath of the Wild is not linear at all.
No, but Pikmin is.
True. It just felt like a weird example to pick Breath of the Wild.
I picked Breath of the Wild
when you're talking about
because
something linear.
I picked Breath of the Wild because of the way that it plays, not like the way you go progress through the game. I mean, like the mechanics of it.
Okay. I'm trying not to look at like spoilers and like promo material.
I've only looked at trailers for it. That's how I found out about it.
True.
It looks
the
so
Metroid
good.
Dread looks cool.
I would like.
And
to
I
play
messaged
that.
you about it.
You did, and I ignored you.
You did, which is fine.
Because you sent that at like, what time did you send that? Like 2 in.
Yep.
3 in.
I just, because you seem to like Hollow Knight, right?
Yeah, I love Hollow Knight.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure like those like 2D Metroid games are very similar to how Hollow Knight is. And apparently the one on 3DS was very good. Like Metroid Samus Returns.
Hollow Knight plays with a sword.
True.
Oh god, actually speaking of Hollow Knight, I showed that to my therapist.
The game?
Yeah, I told her about the fact that I play like Satisfactory and Hollow Knight and like all these like organizing games and stuff that like take like that are like really hard games that take like a lot of concentration and coordination and learning how to play it to be good at it. And she was like, you should tell that to your psychiatrist when you go to see them because that's very important to let them know like the style of things that you're playing and what you're doing is like organizing and concentration, coordination, and learning, because you can learn all that stuff, but you have a hard time of learning things like when I'm studying, keeping things in your brain. And so she thinks that I have ADHD. Well, possibility of ADHD, possible OCD, dyslexia as well. Dyslexia, I'm pretty sure I do have, but
yeah, hard stacking.
I am.
Hard stacking effects.
Stacking the debuffs, dude. Someone cast a bunch of spells on me, and I'm debuffed like crazy. But yeah, so she said to tell my my psychiatrist about it when I go in, which will be guess when it is?
Tomorrow?
The 22nd of September.
Wait, that's fine though, isn't it?
That's when Kena comes out.
Wait, I thought it came out on the 23rd.
22nd.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's okay. We can work with that.
I don't know what time it's at, but
It'll be exciting because then you can have a huge day. How about that? Mentally exhaust yourself during this. Come on.
We still need to ask them. There's no way we're gonna get it, but we still need to ask them if we can get it like a day earlier so that we can record it and release it the next day. I doubt that's gonna happen.
No way.
No way.
Try it though. Fuck it.
Well, no, you said you were gonna do it. I'm not doing it.
Well, no, exactly. There's no harm in trying it.
Yeah, you do it.
Yeah.
You can also book my Pfizer for me as well. You're just becoming my assistant.
Yeah, I'm just an intern now, I guess. unpaid janitor.
Exactly.
Of your life.
You're janitor. You're not cleaning up my shit.
No, I will be soon.
You're more like a carpenter. You're helping me build. You're helping me build.
Build a new world.
I'm going to build the world.
Yeah. I think that it's something that might be interesting to you. The Metro games. I'd recommend you try them.
I did actually just buy a game that's coming out soon called Icarus, which I really want to try. I might play that on stream tomorrow, actually.
Do it. Fuck it.
Because I'm curious to try to play it. It looks interesting.
And by tomorrow, you mean...
the 30th of August.
2 days in the past.
Well, yeah. Before this comes out.
Exactly.
But tomorrow,
I'm curious if it's good.
I think it'll be fun. It looks like my kind of game. Like, it's a survival-esque kind of game, so it should be sweet. I've got the beta for it. Once you buy the game, you get the beta for it because it's not out yet fully. Something that I was disappointed, though,
Skyrim.
Is Back for Blood. That was so boring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, that's a zombie game, right?
It's made by the people who made Left 4 Dead 2. So boring. I was incredibly bored by it.
That's okay, though.
I bought it for $89.
That is not okay.
And I was bored by it. So I think I might try to get a refund or something because I'm not interested in it.
If you've got less than a certain amount of hours on Steam, you can refund it, right?
I have no idea. We'll find out.
I'm pretty sure that's what people like. Download games, play them for like 5 minutes, and they're like, "Nah,
I'm good.
Refund."
All right. Well, I bought it a while ago, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get my money back because that'd be sweet. But you'll have to find out about all that next time on Relic of a Cell. Next time on ReliCast, not Relic of a Cell. ReliCast. This is the podcast, not the show, not the game.
But in a way, it is also Relic of a Cell.
Well, it's the channel.
It's the Relic of a Cell brand umbrella upon which ReliCast falls.
Underneath
the umbrella.
Yes.
I think you're mine. Falls under.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for watching.
I hope you had very much of fun.
You're watching.
I can't speak English. I hope you had fun with us.
I hope you had fun as well.
I hope you enjoyed your time. I had fun.
I hope you had a chill day. I
hope you never forget that Hayes or Michael, whatever you want to call him, decided that breaking bones is classified as a disease.
It is a hey, we can turn this in, we can spin this. Okay, Cameron, what is it? We can ask people.
It's an injury.
Can you is it possible to set up a permanent poll on YouTube?
No.
Fuck.
I don't think so. But I'll tell you what it is. It's an injury.
It's not. I mean, it is that, but it's